5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How you
What
doing,
you been
dude?
up to? That's so funny, bro. Okay, yeah, no.
Oh my
Um,
god, dude. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Today has been a chill day. I've just been hanging out, reading some investment books. Well, one book.
Damn,
That's
dude,
been
look at you
pretty
being
nice.
productive.
No, it's not productive enough. I woke up at 5, so no, not productive.
Wait, 5 p.m.?
Oh yeah, no
Oh
joke.
my god, dude. Yeah, you gotta tighten up, dude.
No, it's
5 p.m.
fine. I
is all.
mean, if I can't sleep at night, then I just sleep in the morning, right?
Fair enough,
It's
dude. As
fine.
long as you're, being productive with your time, should really be all
Yeah,
good, man.
yeah, yeah. It's
You
not
got
like I
any?
don't get shit done.
Yeah, yeah. You got any
Yeah.
4th of July plans, dude?
I'm gonna watch my friends blow up fireworks in California. That's what's gonna happen, bro.
uh, you're gonna be on some kind of FaceTime, dude.
Yeah. Honestly, it's so sad. My friend was like, "We wish you were here. we're gonna call you while we're doing it," and I was just like, "Please don't."
Did you guys used to like celebrate the 4th of July while you were there?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really like a celebration. We always just find a reason to get together and blow up fireworks in some illegal place. So
Classic 4th of July, dude.
yeah,
I can see that
it's
happening, bro.
it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I just hate how cities have these rules against fireworks in open areas, but I mean, I understand they just don't want another California fire or something,
Yeah, dude.
especially during summer.
Yeah, didn't the last one go on for like weeks or like months or something like that, dude? It was pretty wild.
Yeah, yeah, and I think it was just some teenagers who did something that caused that whole thing. I'm not sure.
Dumbass
It was a mistake.
teenagers.
I think so. I don't remember.
Yeah, that does sound more probable than someone intentionally lighting like half of California on fire, bruh.
Yeah, if you saw the pictures, it looked like California turned into hell.
Dude, yeah, that looked like hell, bro. Like straight from a movie set or something like that.
Yeah,
That's wild as hell,
kind
dude.
of crazy. You
Yeah.
know, wait, Australia was burning too, wasn't it?
Australia's burning too. Australia gets very dry in the summers, dude. Like
Yeah,
extremely
so
dry.
it's not burning anymore, right?
I don't think it is. No.
I'd hope not. What happened to the locusts?
The locusts?
Yeah, the locusts.
Well, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Tell me more about it.
Okay, so I think it was like 2 months ago. There was news articles going around that there were locusts ravaging farms in Africa. Like people were going into poverty because of that, and lots of crops were just dying because there were so many huge swarms of locusts going around.
Oh, they are bugs of some kind.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
All
yeah.
right, all right. I was like, who or what are locusts, bro?
It's
And
like it's
what
not
what are
a
they doing in this world, bro?
it is not a military group. No,
Yeah, I was like, hold up, dude.
they're not going around burning people's villages.
Is
No, no,
is
no,
is
no.
this
That's not
freaking
what's happening.
ISIS 2.0, bro?
ISIS 2.0. No, no. But I
Locusts.
mean, it's an infestation of the same sort.
Yeah, it's the ISIS of bugs, right? Sounds like it. Damn, bro.
TM.
I'm not really doing that much for either for the 4th of July, dude. Maybe some fireworks. Probably gonna barbecue, get some food in. But that's about it, dude. I'll be hanging out with my friends though. Um,
Hanging out with
Get to
friends.
see
That's
them.
fun.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Yeah.
All right,
Dude,
man.
I just searched up locusts on Google.
Yeah.
Literally, the first the first one is the locust plague in East Africa is sending us a message, and it's not good news. Yeah, fuck, bro.
Dude,
We're so
everything
fucked.
is political these days, bro. Even the locusts are giving us some kind of message, dude.
There's so many messages. Just everyone's just trying to give us a message.
Ah,
That's crazy.
that really is, dude. That really is. Farms. I mean, if you think about it, Africans don't even have that many farms to work with, and these bugs, bro, they're taking the very little amount that they got to begin with.
So here's what it says. It says swarms of desert locusts are descending ravenously around the world. Oh
Around the
my
world now.
god.
Damn. Damn.
The title of this article, crop killing locust swarms spotted across 3 continents. Yo, what are these guys doing, man?
It's a coordinated hit attack, bro.
Speaking
It's a
of
hit job.
coordinated hits,
Yeah.
the one of the subtitles is precision spraying
Wow, dude.
for pesticides. Oh
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
man.
Damn, dude. I hope those farms get restored, man. Because it's a tough time in the world right now. Don't want people to go hungry on top of everything that's going on, dude. That'll be truly the end of 2020, bro.
No, this is sad, but what can we even do? Like, do you burn them? I don't know.
That's a good question, dude. If the farm has been compromised anyway, like you might as well, just set the whole thing on fire if it means that those bugs get killed.
No, I remember reading an article. China said they would be deploying, I think, 1 million frogs
Bro,
into Africa.
of course China's involved in this, bro. Of course, and of course they're frogs, bro. Of course they got frogs, dude. A million
Yeah,
frogs,
tons of
bro.
frogs, bro.
Jesus
They're
Christ,
gonna
dude.
deploy them. They're gonna deploy them, and they're gonna take care of the locust situation. But it doesn't look like any of that's happened or worked.
Well,
So
either
we're
way,
here.
that's very gracious on China's part to give the Africans some of their food supply, bro.
A supply of frogs. But apparently, the locusts have been in India, Yemen, Argentina, and now they're gonna go into Paraguay,
Bro,
Uruguay, and
are these guys just targeting brown people, bro? What is going on right now? What is going on right now, dude?
these locusts are racist.
Yeah.
These are
What the?
racist motherfucking locusts.
Oh my god, dude.
That's funny.
Wow, bro.
That's funny.
Ah,
And fucked up.
yeah.
And fucked up.
Wow, dude. Dude, I want to tell you about this one story. All right. I'm
Yeah.
not pretty sure that you've not heard it, but here it goes, dude. Um, so former narcotics officer turned drug kingpin was flying his drug route from Colombia, right? And I think some kind of complications occurred on his flight, and he abandons the plane mid-flight while he's going across America. And unfortunately for him, he had some parachute problems, and he ended up falling to his death. Now, the cocaine he was carrying, though, about I think 40 plastic containers full of cocaine, fell down in the Chattahoochee, I think, National Forest. I'm pretty sure it's in Georgia. So here's about $15 million worth of cocaine just lying there, and a black bear finds it, dude,
Okay.
and
Yeah, I saw
eats
a meme about this.
all of it, dude. Eats all of it. And I mean all of it, all $15 million worth of cocaine, dude. And for the next 15 minutes that it was alive, dude, that bear became the single greatest apex predator this world has ever seen, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure. Actually, what even happens when you. I mean, its biological makeup is different, so it probably takes more to affect it, but also, that's a lot of coke, man.
That's a lot of coke. I mean, one, its its like stomach was filled with cocaine. Like it ate every single one of those 40 containers.
Oh
And
my god.
number two, dude, I mean, it doesn't like that's the highest a mammal has ever gotten in the history of our planet, dude. You know what I mean? Like that's the highest a mammal has ever gotten.
If only we could talk to animals. I mean, that's assuming he, the bear would be able to communicate with that much coke in his brain.
Dude,
Nah,
that's
he could probably speak
crazy.
fluent English at
Yeah.
that point.
Anyway, dude, now that great bear is in a museum in Kentucky, taxidermied, and it has its own plaque alongside with him. That's the story of Pablo Escobear, bro.
Escobear.
The legendary cocaine bear of Kentucky, dude.
They saw the opportunity and they fucking took it, man. Pablo Escobar. I like it.
Right,
That
dude?
shows initiative.
Dude, it's great. All right, man. You want to introduce our new segment?
Okay, yeah. So last week we were doing something way more serious. This time, you guys probably already know we're a lot more informal. This next segment is going to be called Triple Threat, and it's basically each of us asking the other. 3 questions. I'll go and ask one question, then he'll answer, then he'll ask a question, I'll answer. After each question, we're just going to discuss about our answers or whatever. The main point of this is that I don't know what he's going to ask me, and he doesn't know what I'm going to ask him.
Yep.
Let's see where that goes.
Do
All right,
you want
you're
to ask me
up.
first? Oh, dope. Okay, so my first question: a grizzly bear versus a silverback gorilla, two of the most deadly mammals alive. Who you got in a fight, right? And let me go over some stats so you can make a pick, all right? So,
Okay.
an adult grizzly is about 8 feet tall and 600 pounds. An adult silverback is around 5'6" and around 400 pounds. An adult grizzly can run up to 35 miles per hour, dude. Super fast. Adult silverbacks about 20 miles per hour.
Wait, the
Bite,
silverback is a gorilla?
yeah,
Okay,
like the biggest one that we have on this planet. I'm pretty sure. So it's the
right.
biggest bear versus the biggest gorilla. Now, bite force, right? An adult grizzly has a bite force of 1,200 pounds per square, so psi.
Oh
Which
man.
So that means it could easily bite through a cast iron skillet, thick trees, or bones. And an adult silverback's bite force is a little bit higher at 1,300 psi.
Are you serious? It's even higher? I did
Yeah,
not
dude.
expect that.
Those canines they got, bro, they're pretty wild, dude. And in terms of strength now, right? Grizzlies can lift up to 500 kg, but silverbacks are way stronger, dude. They can lift up to 1,800 pounds. So, wait, I got one stat in kilograms and one stat in pounds. What's 500 kg in pounds, dude?
I don't have that
All right, let me
handy.
let me look that up because that skews everything, dude. Good old.
Uh, that's 1102,
Okay, so it's
1102.
still lesser than the adult silverback gorilla. The adult silverback is like crazy strong, dude. It's as strong as 20 human beings combined.
Yeah, man. My bet's on the silverbacks.
It is.
So, like, think about it. That bear comes after you, the grizzly bear. The silverback just needs to punch it once really hard in the head. Just that's it.
Ah, dude, but let me hit you with this information though, dude. This is
Okay.
other facts. So grizzlies can decapitate a moose with one swipe of its paw, dude. So it has some crazy swipe strength. So that's the
What the hell?
that's the grizzly's like go-to move. And the silverback, on the other hand, has an estimated punch force of 2,700 pounds, and I'm
Oh my
pretty
god!
pretty
What?
sure that's enough to kill a human being, dude.
That's
So
more than enough. That's way more than
yeah,
enough.
that's
But
way
moose are
that's
big, man.
uncalled for. Yeah. So
Moose are big, really big.
yeah. So I would say since the grizzly bear has a significant size advantage, it would be very effective from close range, and I would describe its fighting style as a grappler or like a wrestling type of deal, like close range. And the silverback with its greater strength and bite force advantage, and it can also stand on its hind legs and just throw haymakers at you, dude. That'll send you straight to heaven. So that's it, dude. Who you got after all that information?
Hmm. This is a good question.
Appreciate it, dude.
Um, I'm like googling them to see exactly what they look like.
Yeah,
Just like, yeah, man. The thing about the grizzly is it can't fight on two 2 feet. Like, yeah, maybe it could stand up,
you can
maybe it
stand
could
up,
push
bro.
you back and scare you or
True.
something, right?
Yeah.
But it's not going to be walking on 2 feet and attacking you.
But it doesn't need
Whereas,
to though, because I mean, that's just the way they hunt, dude. Like they run up to you and then they maul you from
right,
close range.
but I think the silverback could literally just juke it and then just kick it in the face. You
Ooh,
know, like even if it's close range, because it's good on 2 feet and on four. Maybe not as well on 2 feet, but it's very well at control. Like if you've seen how gorillas move,
yeah, yeah.
like they
Like
can use their legs for a lot of things.
and in
So
terms of being more agile, dude, yeah, I'll probably give that to the gorilla.
Yeah, so I feel like, see, the only thing about this is, are we assuming that they're both at maximum aggression points? Like they want to kill the other one?
Yeah, dude, let's just give both these animals some cocaine.
Some
Let's get
rage
them hacked
serum or
up,
something?
dude.
Okay,
Let's
cocaine, that works. I guess
let's
it's
get
the
them
same.
coked up, bro, and then let's see what happens.
Coked up gorilla versus coked up grizzly
Yeah,
bear.
so they
Yeah,
are
my money's
raging.
on the gorilla, bro.
It is.
Definitely. Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
bro.
Dude, think about it. Gorilla
Uh,
could jump from a tree, land on the fucking grizzly bear, destroyed right there.
yeah, grizzlies are great at climbing trees too, though. Like they're just I don't know, man. Grizzly bears are just crazy,
Super
dog.
bears.
You got the silverback though.
Yeah, I'm behind the silverback.
All right, dude.
What about you?
Me personally, dude. Damn, I was so busy like getting these stats together that I never even thought about it, dude. I just wanted to know what you thought about this. Hmm.
Just like quick off the top of your head,
Put off the
what
top.
who do you think would win?
If the grizzly bear can come to can get within close range with the gorilla, it's over, dude. It's over because dude, it's 200 pounds bigger and like 3 feet taller. So if it's close range and it has got some paws with nails on it, like like sharp paws, dude. So close range, dude, I'll be going with the grizzly, dude. But
Hmm.
if it's like if you train the adult silverback to like punch and stuff and like fight a little bit
Teach
because
it some jujitsu.
yeah, because let's be honest, like in terms of IQ, dude,
Yeah.
the gorilla is definitely more has more IQ than a bear. So if you teach the gorilla just basic punching technique and that along with its punch force of 2,700 pounds, dude, that'd be a very interesting fight. That'd be a very interesting fight, dude.
Yeah, I hope there's a YouTube video on this. I'm gonna watch it.
Dude,
I'm gonna search it up after.
this will be the highest grossing fight of all time, bro. If it ever happened.
Yeah, probably. Like in nature,
No,
in on
screw
Animal Planet,
screw
it's
nature, dude.
narrate the fight.
Dana White, where you at, bro? Where is Dana White at? Because he needs to make this happen, dude.
Who's Dana White?
He's the person that runs the UFC.
Oh shit. Okay.
Dana
Yeah, I
White
don't watch UFC.
needs to get these two animals in a in an octagon, and let's see where this goes, bro.
The things that COVID makes us do.
Yeah. Ah,
Okay. On to my question.
yes, sir.
If you had a pet parrot, what would you teach it to say?
Oh, dude. Hmm. I'm not sure how much a parrot can learn, dude. Are we just assuming that it can learn like
Short
anything I
phrases.
teach? Short phrases?
Short phrases.
Damn, dude. It's a very good question, dude, because I can totally say something basic like just have it near my door so every single time someone comes in, the parrot can just be like, what's up or something like that. But that's very basic, dude. How about this, dude? When you bring a girl over, dude, that parrot just starts hyping you up, bro. The parrot just starts hyping you up, dude. And then while you're watching Netflix, the parrot just keeps urging you to make a move on her and stuff.
It's just like, damn, it's 8 inches. It's just saying some crazy shit.
Yeah, it's just stuff like that, bro. Uh, that's all I can think of, dude. Damn, a parrot's like it's a pretty dope pet. So you can talk.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I think that's the only pet that you can have that can really talk and stuff,
yeah.
Un,
Unless it's a
un,
kid.
yeah, unless there's some kind of dog that, talks over there, bro. Or than in China, bro, because they got some exotic creatures over there, dude.
They got talking frogs and shit.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe, I don't know. We
They're
don't know what's in the works in
y-
those labs, bro.
yeah, dude. I mean, if they came up with this corona thing,
Yo,
that
apparently there's a new swine flu there too.
I read about that, dude. What are they doing, bro?
I
What
don't
is
know what
China
the
doing wrong,
fuck
bro?
is happening.
What what are
I
those
just
people
don't
up to over
understand.
there, bro? They gotta tighten up, dude. They gotta tighten up, bro.
you gotta write some sort of blog or some blog post. Just be like, y'all gotta tighten up and give guidelines on how to tighten up, bro.
uh,
Just
oh
how do
my
you tighten
god,
up?
dude.
When do you decide to tighten up?
Yeah, after how many pandemics does your country decide to, get its act together, bro? Oh my,
Funny
what
stuff.
what what would you train the parrot to say though?
Um, I just wanted to say, yo, what the fuck? Whenever something happens, I
That's his
want that
tagline.
parrot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just want that parrot to be on my shoulder at all times. And if some person just says some crazy shit, I'm just gonna look at it and it's gonna say, "Yo, what the fuck?" And I'll just look back at the guy like, "You heard him. You
Yeah,
heard
dude.
him."
It's just calling people out on their bullshit.
Oh man, that would be perfect. I wouldn't have to say it anymore.
Dude, that's hilarious. If you're ever in a conversation with someone and they're clearly lying to you, dude, the parrot just flies in and just says, "That's bullshit."
Oh man. Yeah, the guy would be looking at the parrot like, "Yo, yo, yo, he's on to me." Oh man.
Alright, dude, here's my second question, right? Let's see. If you could get the complete truth on any one of the current or modern day political conspiracies, which one would it be? And here's some of the current ones that are going on, right? We got the we got the Epstein case. We got the names associated with Epstein's Island. We got Obamagate, any of Trump's like alleged charges, Hillary's deleted emails. Which one would you choose to receive the complete, unadulterated truth on?
Putin.
Putin, you said?
Putin. I want Putin, bro. That guy,
What does that mean?
that
You
guy.
want him?
No, like I want all of the information about him because that guy has done a lot of things that nobody
Ah,
knows about. There's
that is
just
true.
he has so much power, it is insane, and his opposition either agrees with him or dies.
That is true.
There's really not much opposition. So the truth on him would be interesting. I feel like a lot of the rumors that we hear, some are true, some aren't true.
Hmm.
I mean, that stuff is spicy, I will say, but Putin, man, that guy is like he's an enigma.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it, dude. I'm pretty sure I heard a story about him like fighting a bear when he was a kid or something like that, or as an
Like, where
adult
does
even.
something like that come out of?
I mean, that's
Who is
that's
this
classic
guy?
Russia, but like, yeah, that definitely makes Putin a pretty interesting fella. just,
Yeah,
just
but
just
that
wrestling bears out there, bro. What the?
like, what is Putin up to, bro?
Yeah. Dude, what is Russia up to, dude? Because those guys over there are crazy. They're crazy, dude.
Yeah, they've got some impressive athletes. They're just like
They're just doing crazy stuff out there, bro. In the snow and stuff.
in classical music, Russians in general are so good at piano. And then when it comes to ballet, they're good at that too. And then when it comes to gymnastics, they're good at that too.
That is true.
It's crazy. How are they so good at these things? Just is it genetic? Is it the way they grow up? I don't know. I feel like part of it is genetic though. Surviving
Yeah.
those cold Soviet winters,
Yeah, dude.
and it just makes you so strong.
That's true though, dude. Those Russian winters have caused the demise
Yeah.
of very many empires
Hmm.
across the history, dude. Yeah, but they're definitely like pushed to that next level, dude. Their children are basically born into being like ballet dancers, or born into being musicians, or born into being athletes. Like that's what they do their entire lives. Like as soon as they're born and they start talking and start moving, dude. Hell yeah.
Sounds like
If you
China almost.
Yeah, yeah, China works the same way, dude. China works the same way. Chinese people, I mean, they are probably not happy, dude, but in terms of achieving success, bro, I would say they're like top two or top three even in terms of just achieving success in the field that they're pushed into as kids.
Yeah,
Because that's
I
that's all
guess.
they do, bro. That's all they do.
Forced to.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, my turn.
yeah, go for it.
Death by dehydration
Oh my
or
God.
death by drowning?
That's both terrible options, obviously.
Yeah, they're both fucking terrible.
I don't think anyone who listens to this question is going, I love one option more than the other.
Yeah, it's just a hard question.
Damn, dude. I have a greater fear of like drowning, dude. Drowning to my death, where like I am not able to breathe as I get engulfed by water, and then water starts going into my lungs, dude. That's crazy. And then everything's dark because I'm guessing if you're drowning, then you're like way deep in the water. So that's damn, dude.
Yeah,
But dehydration is a slow death, bro. That's a
that's a very slow
very
dude. I think you pee blood when you get that dehydrated.
oh my god, dude. That's a
Like
tough one.
getting dehydrated in a desert. That was going to be the original question. I just didn't write that down. But getting dehydrated and dying in a desert versus in the middle of the ocean, slowly, or I mean, like drowning
Drowning, yeah.
to death.
I am gonna go with death by dehydration because if it ever comes to a point where I'm peeing blood, dude, I get the option to just kill myself.
How though?
I don't, I mean, do I have like nothing on me?
Yeah, it's just you in the fucking sand and you're gonna die.
Jesus, dude. I mean, if, damn, bro. If I have a shirt on me, I'm pretty sure I can find a way to like hang myself on something, dude. Pants? I don't know, man. If I
What are you
don't even
gonna
have the,
hang off of
I don't know, man.
in
A camel, maybe. I don't know, bro. Here's the deal, right? If I don't get to kill myself, dude, nah, dude, I would still rather pee blood and die very slowly than drown. Just me and my fear of drowning, bro. It's my fear of dying like that. I just don't want to ever experience water flooding in my lungs and me dying that way, bro.
hmm,
What about you, dude? Where would you take this scenario?
drowning, man. Gravity makes it quicker.
Hmm,
That's my priority. If I'm dying either of
die
these
quicker.
horrible ways, die
Yeah,
quicker.
yeah. I would have honestly chosen that if I wasn't like so scared of drowning, dude. And just the idea of like being engulfed by, just
Oh no,
water.
it's scary as
Yeah,
fuck, but I mean, so is like coping with your thoughts and that you can't express them to anyone
yeah.
else while you're in the middle of a desert and you have nothing on you to even write a message and you just know you're going to die
I'll
and
take
it's
that over
taking
drowning, bro.
forever.
I'll take that over drowning. I just
Mm,
dislike drowning very much, more than I dislike the thought of dehydration, bro.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh man, here's my
Feel
last
like you
question,
would
dude.
you might even try drinking your own piss at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I can probably survive like 4 days, I would say, because if I don't drink my piss or like if I'm sweating profusely in the desert, then I don't see myself lasting more than 4 days, five
Right.
five max, but most likely four. Plus, I have more options. I know the whole premise is like you die either way, but I just feel like I have more options out there in the desert to find something, So like that's the route that I'll choose.
At least you can rub one off before you die, you
Yeah,
know?
dude. Let me be a man one last time, bro.
Hey man, nobody said you couldn't do it while you're driving.
Yeah, I mean, at least I could like, do some things that I want to do before I die. All right, man. Here's my question.
Mhm.
Ending on a much lighter note than the questions that I asked you before. Would you rather fight 1,000 ant-sized bulls or one bull-sized ant?
Ant-sized bulls.
1,000 of them.
Yeah, I could step on them.
Mm. But dude, I don't think you understand how. Like, okay, close your eyes and visualize 1,000. Like, start by visualizing one, and then two, and three, and then like imagine 1,000, dude. Like, by if you start stepping on them, they'll just start climbing onto you, dude.
No, they can't do that. They're not ants.
Oh, they're bulls now. Oh, so they do they retain the same strength?
I mean, you're the one asking the question. I'm assuming they're just bulls that have been shrunken down to that size.
Fair enough, dude. Yeah, they got horns though. They're not just some bugs that you can step on and squish. They
Yeah,
got
that's
horns.
the only thing I'd have an issue with. So I'd probably wear like steel-toed boots and then just go at it.
Barefoot. This situation that I'm asking you is barefoot. You're not using any like steel-toed boots or anything like that. Just
Oh
normal.
fuck, dude, what the fuck? Okay,
Well, then it's so much easier if to choose 1,000 ant-sized bulls if you're just gonna step on all of them, bro.
well, how do I fight a bull-sized ant barefoot? Like I can't do that.
I mean, you can run and stuff, dude. What was gonna be your strategy to fight a bull-sized ant, dude? Step on it? No, that
No,
was that was never your strategy, bro. So why does it matter if you're barefoot or not?
no, but like, why is barefoot the case with one side
No,
of
no,
the
no.
thing,
It's
but then
it's the
why am
case
I
with
not
both.
barefoot in the other one?
It's the
Okay,
it's the
so
case
I'm
with both.
barefoot
Yeah,
in
it's
both.
yeah. You're barefoot, and you get to choose to fight one of these two situations. And let me remind you, dude, ant is extremely strong, dude. Like I'm pretty sure it can carry like 50 times its weight. So imagine the same ant, but it's the size of a bull
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not going with the bull-sized ant, bro. Like this is kind of obvious. Don't you see? I'm not going against a bull-sized ant.
now.
What do I do to that thing if I'm barefoot and I have nothing like I just wait for it to kill me or no, carry me back to its fucking lair or some shit
Oh
like
my
that.
god, that's gruesome,
So
bro.
I'm not for that fucking ant's life type of bullshit. I'm not in that.
Ants, Bugs
Oh, it's
Life.
Bug's
Yeah,
Life, bro. That's funny. That's
Ants
really
Life.
funny. Ant's Life, Bug's Life. I don't know. I just remember that blue ant like on the movie cover. It was just the blue ant smiling or some shit. I
Bro, it
don't know.
doesn't matter. Both of them were shitty movies.
Yeah, I don't even remember them. What would you do?
Dude, you still haven't given me a concrete answer yet.
Oh no, I'm telling you, I'm just gonna try. Like, if I can't just step on those bulls,
Hmm.
I'm gonna fucking body slam them.
just, just fall on top of them. Yeah, I
Yeah,
would. I'll probably go with the same thing, dude. Probably go with the same
like
thing.
I'll just use my back to do it. Like it's cool. I'll just land on them.
Yeah. Dude, worst case scenario, you can just take the shirt off your back and just kind of sweep the floor with them, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or just like scare them, like, hey, shut the fuck up, get the fuck away, get the fuck away.
Dude, if they're ant-sized bulls though, 1,000 of them, like, can you still have like a red cape and then just like make them charge at you and stuff? That would be pretty cool to watch.
I feel like that would be some sort of weird Japanese game show.
I can see that, dude. I can totally see that.
Definitely. That would definitely be a weird Japanese game show.
Dude, has Jason told you one of the Japanese game shows that he watches?
Dude, we watched a couple
Oh yeah,
with them.
I'm pretty sure it's called Takeshi's Castle or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. I hated that shit.
Did you really? I found it pretty entertaining.
It was okay, and then it just got repetitive. Like it's kind of the same each
Mm.
time.
If they added or
Anyways,
changed some games, you like it more.
maybe it's no, game shows aren't really my thing. I don't really watch
Ah,
those.
fair enough, dude.
Okay. Next question,
Yeah,
final question.
I'm ready.
How many things do you think you could juggle?
Dude, I am terrible at juggling, dude. Like two. Dude,
No,
like
no, no.
what?
If you could juggle,
Oh,
how many things do you think you could juggle?
oh, if I could juggle.
Because I can't juggle. You can't juggle. I know we both can't juggle, but
Well, then it just depends on how much skill you're giving me as a juggler. Because if I'm really skilled, then I'll say like five or six, dude.
no, no. But like, think about it in terms of your own skill level. Like, try assessing it. Try moving your hands around in space and thinking about things just going up and down in your hands. Like,
And that is with like an additional skill set, right? Like you're giving me the skills to
like,
juggle.
let's assume you're able to juggle the basic amount. What's the basic amount? Two things?
I would say three.
Three?
Yeah, dude, you can't juggle with two things. If you're juggling with two things, you're just catching and
Oh
letting
yeah,
go of
you're
two
right. You're
things.
right. Yeah, it's three.
Yeah,
Basic amount is three. Basic
yeah,
amount
yeah.
is three.
Yeah, so go on, dude. So what's the okay? So now my eyes closed and I'm picturing myself. So the basic amount is three, and then you.
How many more do you think you could do?
What? Am I just juggling balls, dude?
Oh, joking.
Alright, dude.
Let's
Ha
see.
ha.
Yeah, no, that was a cheap laugh.
Nah, dude. I feel you though. I feel you. Gotta take what you get these days.
Yeah, I guess I'd say just balls, man.
Dude, you could make it interesting. You can give me some like
Why
bottles,
knives?
knives, um, butcher
No,
knives,
no, but you're like doubting
hats.
yourself with just like juggling in general. I'm not gonna say yeah, because do you think you could juggle knives? I'm not gonna throw that on you. Let's keep it simple, and then let's go
Ah,
up. You know.
dude. I would say, all right, if I were to assess my skills of coordination and hand to eye like coordination or whatever, dude, I would say maybe like five things. I would go with five, dude.
Five things.
Yeah, yeah. What about you, dude?
Just leave
Oh,
it
five
around.
if it's like balls, dude. If it's like something more, if it's
Right,
yeah, if it's
right.
like knives or something, bottles, dude. Like something that's not weighted evenly, like bottles, dude. Then yeah, I'll probably stick with three, dude. But if it's balls, dude, I'll go up to five.
I don't know, man. I feel like I'd get bored of it after three. I'd just be like, yo, I can juggle now. I don't give a fuck.
Damn, dude, what?
I don't know. It's just, it's just-
What are you talking about, dude? The question you asked me was how many objects could you juggle if you could juggle?
no. My question was, how many things do you think you could juggle? And you answered with five.
Yeah, like five, assuming that I could juggle, period. So, assuming that you can juggle, period, how how many objects, like just in terms of like your coordination skills, like your hand to
Okay.
eye, yeah, like you gotta factor that in, boy.
Well, if I'm going in, yeah, it'd probably be five.
Hell yeah,
But
dude.
I think an average would be four, just chilling. No,
just
not chilling, like
just chill with
like kind of
four balls in
focused,
your hands,
and
bro.
then I just don't care is at three. I'm just like doing it in my sleep. No, not
Damn.
really.
You're juggling balls in your sleep, dude. Now that's a good laugh right there, bro.
Juggling balls in my sleep.
You're
We
just
should
you're just
end
dreaming
off
of
with that.
that.
No, no, we should not end off with that.
Dude,
So
how
that's an image I don't want to leave the people with.
how funny will it be if we name this episode that, bro? Juggling
Juggling balls
balls.
in your
Yeah.
sleep. No, you know what? Let's just decide a name right now. A good name.
Ah, all right. Well,
No, we
our
gotta call it
original
triple threat, obviously.
hmm
Um,
triple threat and then colon. We can add something after that, dude.
we should start with the first question: gorillas versus bears. No, that doesn't sound very good, bro. No, no,
Or,
no. We need to take main topics of discussion and put that shit in there.
dude, if you're talking about main topics of discussion, dude, cocaine bear, bro. Pablo Escobar, bro.
Okay, Pablo Escobar, comma,
Oh,
what else?
we're adding stuff to it. Pablo Escobar. Um, talk about the fight we talked about. Drowning versus dehydrating.
Oh yeah, so
Oh, Pablo Escobar, comma, death by dehydration, comma, and then what else you want to add? Thousand ant-sized bulls.
just call my ant size bull.
That's a pretty solid headline, dude.
That's some clickbait right there.
I mean, is it clickbait if we actually talk about that?
No, it just sounds like it.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like it, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll be like reverse clickbait, where people think that it's clickbait, though, so they don't click on it, but the content actually covers exactly what's included in the title.
That's incredible. We have to do that.
Yeah, all right.
We have to be that. We have to destroy all expectations of us and create our own.
Gang, gang, dude.
Yeah. But okay, it's a wrap.
Yeah, dude. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Or anything else going on in your life, bro?
I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna sleep thinking about Pablo Escobar.
I
I
think I
wanna
think I'm gonna go to sleep thinking about juggling balls, bro.
going to sleep juggling balls. That's
Thinking about. I said thinking about.
thinking about juggling balls.
Yeah, dude.
Are
That's
you
gonna be
sure
on
you're
my
not
mind,
gonna
dude.
dream about it?
Well, if I do, dude, then
Tell me
it's
how
gonna.
many you can juggle.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Hey.
tell you how many I juggle.
All right, dude. All right.
Yeah,
I'll
let's
talk
send
to you
that time,
later.
bro. Yeah, bro. Catch you
Yeah,
later,
yeah.
dog.
See ya.
See you, dude.